Okay, so I'm going to just do a repot, set something up. I've got this cactus over here. It is actually the Cleistocactus, the Cleistocactus species. There's three main species. You know, I don't actually care which one. If they look different, I'll get them, but I don't care about remembering the names so much. But anyway, Cleistocactus, that's what it is. So first of all, I've got my soil over here. Okay, this is a high proportion of inorganic material, osmocote and potting mix. Okay, so what I do is I look for the big chunks of mulch or bark, whatever, in the potting mix, and I just get rid of them. I don't need that shit in my life. Okay, because I've already got the inorganic stuff that support the airflow. So any big chunks, I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, and then I've got two things. I think this is a Haworthia truncata from memory. I got this from a neglected lot. So I'm gonna do a two-piece feature. I'm gonna do a feature here and then a little thing on the side, and a little rock. Okay, this little purple rock. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do today. So first of all, I'm going to establish the base because I've got that little drain. Okay, that little drain. There you go. So first I'm going to establish my base, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this plant out of the roots. The reason why I have this plant is because look, that it's nice and contrasting, the gold. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, wait. Okay, my bad. I thought gloves, medical gloves is enough. I forget that the rectum of a human being for strip searches is not the same as cactus. So I've got myself some heavy duties now. So let me, there we go. Okay. I don't want to flip it over too much because I don't want to get too messy. Okay. Too messy. And then the truncata, there we go. The truncata has a healthy amount of soil. Like I said, it's a healthy amount of, are those mealy bugs? Are those, okay, it looks like they're, it looks like there's some sort of a pest. I don't know what they are. What are those? What are those? It looks like they could be fungus. Okay, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray that. I'm going to spray that as I plant them in, okay? Just to be sure that it doesn't spread whatever it is. Let's see what happens, okay? Whatever it is, I'm going to spray it. Okay. So in a way, we have the leftover soil. So let me clean up the spikes. That's going to disturb the roots a little bit. Can't really help it. There we go. I'm going to plant it right in the center. Okay. And I'm going to plant this right in the edge as well. Like this. Like this. Actually, you know what? I might not plant that in there. Oh, I just snapped it. I just snapped that. Okay, damn. I might not actually plant that there. I might plant it separately. Very elegant and simple planting. New soil. There we go. Largely untouched. The root system. So, how do I do the vantage point for this? I would say the presentation is that side, okay? And I will do an opposite stone fixture on this side. There we go. Now, let's put some stones. What I'm doing is actually I'm just settling the stones, and then I'm trying to give them some headway from the base. I'm just kind of stress testing the placement of them. I mean, it's not like it matters, but once you put them onto the rack, the table where I'm putting them in, I don't want them, you know, with a minor shake, things just fall off, you know. So there you go. There you go. Kind of creating a little feature there, a little structural feature. There we go. All right, we're done. And I'll show you what it looks like. Look at that contrast with a cool rock, geode. I'll replace that with a greenstone if I get one. And the golden hairs and the dark, look at that, beauty.